His overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month. Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like he'll be at your local host in a nightclub because you need that action.
Mayweather has absolutely f***ed himself 2026. It's because he's in massive debt. Again, Floyd having all these bank robs and whatever else he was bragging about on the plane. I'd be mad at me too. Looks like you should be mad at yourself because you played yourself. You thought you could do these backdoor deals with this guy and this guy and this guy, and it wouldn't affect everybody coming together and going, you sign a contract here, that means effectively we can you fight. And if you are taking other side business years with this fight, or potentially can, then we're going to...
The long-running feud between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather has once again drawn attention. During a recent live interview, 50 Cent addressed reports surrounding Floyd's alleged $7.3 million debt and made a direct remark about the boxer's financial condition. His comments have once again raised questions about Mayweather's money situation.
Like you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money.
And it took been 2 years.
Recent reports have brought renewed attention to Floyd Mayweather's tax situation, with the Internal Revenue Service pursuing millions of dollars in unpaid taxes connected to several tax years. According to documents reviewed by Ring magazine, the IRS warned that Mayweather could face the loss of his U.S. passport because of a seriously delinquent tax balance, reportedly exceeding $7.25 million. Ring magazine also reported through its official X account that Mayweather's proposed exhibition matchups with kickboxer Mike Zambides and Mike Tyson could be affected by the dispute. The unresolved tax matter has consequently sparked further discussion surrounding the boxer's current financial position.
This over multiple videos. I'm following up here to say it again. Floyd is terrible with his money. He owes a lot of people a lot of money, and I'm willing to bet that
Floyd Mayweather, however, rejected the suggestion that he is facing financial difficulties. While addressing the issue, he maintained that his income remains extremely high and even claimed that earning millions within a single day is possible for him. His comments were seemingly intended to counter the narrative that outstanding debts or financial disputes have left him in a weakened financial position.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, yes. Just doing a dinner.
Yeah. You say it so nonchalantly too. Yeah, I made $1 million yesterday. It ain't no big deal,
We made $1 million yesterday. We made $1 million today. We set up, another just a small deal.
Yeah.
Nothing major. Just, we do dinners worldwide and we make millions just doing dinners.
Yeah. Well, if I ever have you for a dinner, I'm gonna need it to be free, man. I can't pay no $1 million. Like
we could do 100 dinners.
Yeah.
At $1 million a pop, that's 100.
Floyd Mayweather's disputes with the IRS are not a recent development. The issue had already surfaced publicly in 2017 when Mayweather petitioned the tax court for additional time to cover his 2015 tax obligation. He explained that while he possessed considerable wealth, a large portion of it was held in assets that could not be quickly turned into cash. His plan was to use the substantial earnings expected from his upcoming bout with Conor McGregor to clear the outstanding tax bill.
In the contract, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you 2 checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. I ain't see I, R, or S in that ring taking no blows. And I'm supposed to send them, yep, you're supposed to send them their cut. That's the way it works. And what
you owe them about half of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's in Nevada, so which is no state tax. So basically, all you have to do is give them their 33%.
Yeah.
Skip, I get it, and I get the fact like all they're gonna do is waste my money anyway, but that's not the way you do it.
That is.
Throughout boxing history, several former champions have stepped back into competition during periods when financial concerns became more prominent. Floyd Mayweather is now receiving similar attention, especially with his proposed second meeting with Manny Pacquiao. Given the reports surrounding his tax obligations and legal issues, some have questioned whether financial considerations could be playing a role in his return rather than the comeback being solely about competition or adding to his legacy.
Lewis had this problem.
He did.
Sugar Ray Robinson had to come out of retirement in 55 to settle a debt with the IRS, and even Mike Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip? Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht, and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down 200, 300 million.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and 50 Cent were once known to have a strong friendship, but that connection eventually turned into a highly publicized dispute involving personal criticism and disagreements over business matters. Their friendship reportedly began around 2002 and grew stronger as the two became involved in different projects together that end 2011. The pair revealed plans to launch a movie production venture under the name Mayweather Productions. 50 Cent was also regularly seen supporting Mayweather on major fight nights, including accompanying the boxer to the ring for several high-profile bouts.
Going on with what I thought was a situation that you couldn't break down between 50 Cent and Mayweather.
Yeah.
This looked like a friendship that was going to last a lifetime. What the hell happened between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather?
Well, he changed his mind.
Now, what do you mean he changed his mind?
Like, as he was actually going in to jail, he asked me to help him with Mayweather Promotions.
Right.
Then as he actually got in, I took a look. I realized there is no Mayweather Promotions. There's no LLC. There's no seal. It's not incorporated. It's just a
name.
Yeah,
that comes out people's mouths.
Right. See, so technically, Floyd is a Golden Boy fighter. You see what I'm saying? He fights on every Golden Boy card. They do all the footwork on
like
every
the negotiations and the imprint, the paperwork.
They build the whole.
Mayweather has previously said that he was surprised and disappointed by the way his relationship with 50 Cent eventually collapsed. He described the situation as a serious loss of trust and communication, saying he struggled to understand what had caused the change between them. He also pointed to how close they once were, recalling that 50 Cent had even stayed at his home. The relationship began to deteriorate in 2012 while Mayweather was serving time after a misdemeanor domestic battery conviction. During his absence, 50 Cent moved forward with creating the Money Team Promotions, bringing several fighters into the organization and putting substantial money into the venture. After Mayweather returned, disputes developed over how TMT should be operated and who had ownership of the company.
He says helping with Mayweather Promotions and it's not there. I go, okay, I know what he means. He wants me to
get it together,
put it together for him. So I do TMT Promotions. I get it all the way together. Sign the actual fighters. We had acquisition of Gamboa. It was like I had to negotiate a release. It was $1.2 million. Andre Durrell, IBF champion Billy Dip, WBA champion Celestino Calabero. So we brought them over. I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home. There's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you're already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
50 Cent later addressed the dispute surrounding the reported $2 million investment connected to their TMT Promotions partnership. According to his account, when Mayweather came home from jail, the focus was not on resolving their outstanding business matters. Instead, 50 Cent claimed that members of Mayweather's circle concentrated on surrounding him with expensive purchases and extravagant displays designed to keep him satisfied.
And I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent regardlessly. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, you know, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face saying,
beyond the reported IRS obligations, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has also drawn attention over a reported $340 million legal battle involving Showtime networks and several former executives. In the lawsuit, Mayweather claims that significant amounts of money generated from his boxing career were mishandled or redirected through financial arrangements involving former advisors and business associates. Mayweather alleges that these actions deprived him of hundreds of millions of dollars that he believes he was entitled to receive from his career earnings. The complaint also claims that income connected to some of his most profitable pay-per-view events, including his bouts with Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, was allegedly moved through accounts controlled by intermediaries rather than being paid directly to him in full. His attorneys characterized the alleged conduct as a major violation of fiduciary responsibilities and potentially improper financial activity. The case has therefore added another layer to the broader discussion about how the earnings of elite boxers are handled and the level of financial oversight within major boxing promotion networks.
Jr. is suing Showtime and Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on. What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuit. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings to the tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing
Mayweather also brought a separate case in New York against former associate Jonah Renitz and several other individuals. The lawsuit alleges that funds connected to Mayweather were improperly taken or redirected through transactions involving unauthorized transfers, investments, jewelry purchases and sales, real estate dealings, and even the disposal of his private aircraft. These claims have not been established in court, and the people named in the case have rejected the allegations.
Billions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al Heyman, with the knowing and substantial participation and aid of defendants Showtime Networks and Steven S.
The legal filing alleges that Jonah Renitz gradually became involved in an increasing number of Mayweather's business and financial affairs. Mayweather maintains that Renitz presented himself as a trusted confidant and advisor while taking responsibility for significant financial matters over a period of several years.
Mayweather, let's go. So now he has filed a $175 million lawsuit against his business partner, Jonah Renitz. So the name should be familiar to you. He has been described as Floyd Mayweather's right-hand man for decades, Also, he has been named in several lawsuits with Floyd for them being involved in scams themselves. The lawsuits include allegations for fake exhibition fights, allegations for unpaid jet bills, unpaid jewelry, unpaid services provided. But in turn, now Floyd is suing him and saying, hey, I never saw this stuff. You have scammed me out of jewelry. You have scammed me out of money. You've scammed me out of real estate. And so this is a big, massive lawsuit, guys. What's also interesting is Floyd has had an interesting support for the Israel community. Jonah Rechnitz is a member of a prominent Jewish Orthodox family. I'm curious if he's going to continue to have the same set support. I'm also curious to say what if he's going to prevail in the other lawsuits. Is this a way for him to get out of it, or these false allegations against
Mayweather later shared an image of himself alongside his former financial advisor on Instagram and added a series of harsh words to the post, accusing the man of being dishonest and disloyal. The message made Mayweather's anger over the alleged betrayal unmistakable. 50 Cent also weighed in after reports of the dispute emerged. In a social media post, he urged Mayweather to contact him and suggested they could quickly work on recovering the missing money. He also referenced the properties Mayweather had purchased in New York.
Time ago, it wasn't about for him. It ain't about legacy. It's about currency. And he did exactly what he wanted to do. Right. So you can't be mad at him for that, but I'm not gonna tell you that, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, he the greatest fighter. No, I can't say that.
Roy Jones Jr. has said that Mayweather significantly influenced the way boxers think about their careers, particularly when it comes to earning potential. In Jones's view, Floyd demonstrated that a fighter could place financial rewards ahead of pursuing a traditional legacy. He believes Mayweather's strategy encouraged fighters to focus more heavily on maximizing income rather than chasing greatness through championships, taking difficult matchups, or accepting greater risks inside the ring.
It was a concept because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, fighting the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money and the people he was fighting. It didn't make money for the whole sport. So what he did himself a great job, but it hurt the sport because not everybody wants to fight, stay undefeated. You understand me? Me, it's like when two guys get here, they gotta meet. No, wait. They was here 5 years ago. Yeah. They should have met. You understand me? Because now, we probably could have got 3 good.
The proposed exhibition between boxing icons Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. has encountered another setback amid continued discussion surrounding Mayweather's financial situation. The matchup was originally expected to take place on April 25th in the Democratic Republic of Congo, but the event did not go ahead as planned because of uncertainty surrounding the fight. That a new date of May 30th was later selected. But that plan was also abandoned after Tyson reportedly suffered a fractured hand while preparing for the bout. Organizers have since indicated that they are looking toward the fall of 2026 for the exhibition, with September 26th reportedly being considered as a possible date.
The supposed Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson, well, that's definitely not happening, at least what my prediction is going to be for this. It was supposed to happen 2 days ago in the fucking Congo, and we haven't heard a peep in about a month and a half. There's a big reason why, and it's an example of Floyd Mayweather being an absolute dumb. Continues happening. I don't understand how, but Floyd has woven himself into a contractual boa constrictor and can't get out of it. And likely the only way out is to actually fight Manny.
Even with increasing attention on his financial affairs, Floyd Mayweather has maintained the same level of confidence that has characterized his public image for years. He continues to embrace the persona built around extreme wealth, regularly portraying himself as someone with substantial financial power. Across interviews, appearances, and social media, Mayweather has repeatedly dismissed suggestions that he is experiencing serious money problems. He maintains that his various sources of income remain active and highly profitable. He has also pointed to his business interests, exhibition appearances, and investments as continuing sources of significant revenue, supporting his position that he remains financially successful.
Floyd, man, like, you got everything, you got the skyscrapers, you got the cars, you got the houses, you got... What's next?
What I'm working on now, I don't really want for nothing. I don't really want for nothing. I mean, it's crazy that, When people say, when you post something, you see all the comments, you see what people were saying?
That.
Shit,
That fucking, how much is that watch, man? I gotta ask, man.
Oh, that one?
Huh?
Oh, that's 18 million.
18 million?
18 million?
Oh, yeah, that one.
Get the camera, get that. 18 million?
Nigga, where the camera at? Pull it on this shit. Nigga spent 18 million on the watch, man.
God damn. That motherfucker's life on your wrist.
You know, you do an interview with this nigga and you realize your life ain't going as good as you fucking thought it was.
All the more.
I'm sitting over here with my little $40,000 joint on. He 18 million. Sit on this motherfucker for the rest of the day. 18 fucking million. Dang, that motherfucker do look like a chandelier though. I'm not gonna lie, that mother. And how much was the goddamn necklace? Cause they gotta be about 25 pointers.
Just 5 million.
He said just 5 million. Just 5 million. Ain't about
That nigga woke up and put 23 million on his arm and his neck for no.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather's statements about his finances and the legal dispute surrounding him? Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know where you stand.